Trading is a mind game. Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Trading is a mind game. Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Trading is a mind game. Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading.
All right. Welcome, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. This is a beautiful Saturday from my side, and I hope it's a beautiful Saturday from your side as well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from, because I know not every single person is the same time frame that I'm in. Well, today, the truth of the matter is, I'm super excited for this session. As you can tell me, because of my voice. And you guys, if you have been following me for a while, you know that on this session is a very transparent, friendly session. All right. So I'm gonna start doing it honest. We're gonna play the intro one more time again. Fix your mind, fix your trading. When we come up, I'm gonna ask you if you guys like the song, but I want you to put in the comment where you're tuning in from. Then we'll take it out from there. So in 1, 2, 3. Let's go back again and get a picture of my official trade one more time again. We come back again, and I want to say hi to every single person who is live with me today. Let's go.
Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading.
That's right. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Now I'm gonna just let the team bring up the names and where people are tuning in from. I just want to just say hello to every single person before we kick off. Again, sorry guys, because of course, we're trying to just fix a couple of few things in order for us to bring you the best session today. The most important thing about this session is the education. Nothing fancy, whatever. That is why, if you know me, I normally share my screen or whatever, but that's why I'm going straight to the education side. So we don't care about anything fancy in the background. We just want you guys to focus on the lessons for today. So we got Denise from Canada. Amazing. Who else we have out there? Kent from the UK. Oh, Willis from Kent. Because I was like, Willis, I know where you're from. What is that? Who is that? Anyways, who else we have out there? We have Oladotun Oluwafemi Konason from Nigeria in the house. Who else we have out there? It's been a while. I did a live session on YouTube, and so it feels a little bit weird. Like these days, it has always been on Instagram. So it's like it's a little bit weird to do it on YouTube right now, but it's not good. My new background trading music. The new background trading music. Fix your mind, fix your trading. You guys are gonna get access to that song, by the way. Yeah. Who else do we have out there? Anybody out there? We have Aaron from Ghana. Let's go, guys. Okay. So today's session, when I was coming on today's session, I was really meditating on every single thing we're going to be talking about today. And the purpose of today's live session, we placed it, early this morning for a reason. The reason being is because we want every single person to be able to wake up to this call, and then they can go by their duties, right? Because normally in the evening sessions, people don't really get time, or sometimes a little bit to, some way. Today, when I was coming on this live session, I was like, my goal is to make sure every single person who wants to be a trader, who is a trader and is struggling to consistently stay a trader, how can they benefit from today's live session? So today's live session is not about me. If you are writing anything down, write down something that will benefit you. It's about you. It's about how to be able to leave this call, knowing what to do in the area of trading when it comes to your mind. And so, I'm glad you guys like the song. And so if you know anybody who is meant to be on this live session, we got some couple of people on this live now, please. If each and every one of us even share this link on your Instagram or your WhatsApp, we will get some trader joining this live stream. And so please do the honors by at least sharing this link to somebody you know that needs to be on this call. Because this is going to be a session that people are not going to waste their time at all. And I'm going to start this session today by saying, if you don't know who I am, my name is Philip Chikona. I've been trading since 2012 in this industry, in the financial market specifically. Now, when I started this whole entire journey of mine, the truth of the matter is, I didn't really care about the things I care about now. Because I didn't even know what to care about in the first place. I don't know if I'm making sense. So it's basically like saying, hey, I want to make money in trading because somebody told me that trading can make you money. So I didn't even care about all the things that I'm learning now, teaching now. I didn't even know it was a thing in trading. So fast forward from 2012, during that time in 2012, what I was going through at that time was identity crisis in life in general. I didn't know who I was, but I was doing music. I was a musician back then. So it was what helped me to stay, to feel hopeful that I am part of something. But then one thing that was a reality to me still even during those days was I was broke. Now I wasn't broke because I didn't have family and relatives. I was broke because I chose a path they didn't agree with. So it made me end up in a space where I had no choice but to find a way for myself. And during that time, I was already on the edge, dropping out of school during that season. Because I was like, I'm the kind of individual, I still don't believe in the school system, but I believe that education is always the best. So 2012 is when I came across the whole entire industry of trading. It was a friend of mine that said, Cliff, do you know anything about MT4? You guys may have heard me saying this story before and over again. And I said, no, what is it about? And he said, it's something that can help you to make money. And that was because I went to this individual to borrow money. And that time, he didn't have the money to give me, or he didn't want to give me, but that's not the point. The point is he was able to help me to see something that, I wouldn't have been able to be in now if he didn't ask me that specific question. What do you know about MT4? And before I even teach you guys the information that is going to transform your mind and fix your mind today, I want you to follow me with this. When I was coming on this session, I asked myself a question. I said, what exactly do I want traders to learn? Why is it that every single day I am consistently going live on Instagram, putting content on Instagram day in, day out, coming on Instagram live, going on YouTube live, people messaging me and I'm replying most of them. Why do I do all this? I'm not charging. In fact, I do have a private mentorship, but I don't charge most of the things I do. So what is in it for me? And I came to the realization that there are different types of individuals in this world. Please listen to this carefully now. There are different types of individuals in this world. There are mortal men who live and think mortal. And there are people that think and live like a vessel. Let me repeat what I said again. There are people that live by desires, feelings, sentiments, wishes. And there are people that live like a vessel. What I mean by that is my joy, my satisfaction, and the ability to see another person win gives me a sense of hope. I don't know where this desire came from, but when I trace it back and I go back in time to look at a person or the Almighty that has helped me to come to where I am now, I know He gave me this for a purpose. And so sometimes I will see so many testimonials. Cliff, I came across your videos and they changed my mind. Cliff, I did XYZ and it helped my mind. And sometimes when I sit down, I read this comment and I laugh because I know it is not me. God gave this, purpose. He gave this wisdom. He gave this desire for a reason to change people's life. And so this information that you're about to listen today, it is not an information coming from a guy who at the end of the day is going to charge you on this life stream. This information is not coming from a guy who is going to send you somewhere to charge you. No, this information is coming from a guy who believes that God has given him a gift that can be able to help thousands and millions of people, whether you're a trader, whether it's in your own personal life or whatever. So while you are sitting down right now listening to me, I want you to avoid all distractions. And I want you to pay serious attention. Because if you get an information today that is able to fix something in your mind, it will transform your whole entire trading career. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Is basically a term that I use purposely to be able to help traders to understand why you cannot become profitable unless something is fixed in your mind. And I will tell you why. When I started trading in the beginning, as I told you guys, I started from a stage I call the unconscious incompetence stage. Unconscious incompetence stage is the stage where you start everything just like everybody else. No knowledge, you are not competent, you don't know what you are doing, you are basically just doing something because you saw somebody else doing it. That was the stage I started from. This is a stage that I don't really know exactly what I'm trying to accomplish. So stage number one is what I call the unconscious incompetence. And the stage number one. So the stage number one is what I call the unconscious incompetence. This is the stage that you start something just like everybody else. You don't know what you are doing. You don't know even if you're going to make it or not. You just started unconsciously full of incompetence. Does that make sense? That was the stage I started from. So that is how everybody buys a car, you buy your phone, you buy whatever it is that you want to buy. Or you invest in whatever investment that is. You heard about it, everybody's talking about it, so you did the same. Then we have the stage number two is what I call the conscious incompetence. Stage number two is conscious incompetence, sorry. Stage number two is what I call the conscious incompetence. Now, during this second stage, you are conscious about the fact that you don't know what you are doing. Does that make sense? As a trader, you start just like anybody else. So it is perfectly normal for you to be ignorant at your first stage. That is what I'm saying. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not bad. You are just wired in a way that is not structured enough to fit the industry now. It's okay. So stage number one, unconscious incompetence. Stage number two, conscious incompetence. You are consciously aware that you don't know what you are doing. You are consciously aware that you don't have the enough skill. So I don't know which stage that you are in right now, but whatever stage that I'm going to give is 5 stages, by the way. And whatever stage that you're going to fall into right now, there is something in there for you to grow as a trader. Are you with me? Now, when I got to the conscious incompetence stage, one of the things that I struggled with during that stage was pride. I don't know what I'm doing, and I am aware I don't know what I'm doing. But the problem is, I don't know how to seek for help, and I don't even know where to get the help. So this stage is a stage where every single trader will start from. This is a stage where a few people will give up. So let's say, for example, you pick 100%. You will find out that almost 70% will give up during this stage. Then, somewhere around 20% will give up around this stage. So now we have 3 stages. 4, 5. This stage is called, the third stage is what I call the aha moment. This stage is what I call the aha moment. This is the stage where you come on calls like this. You do some couple of your research, whether on YouTube, Google, it doesn't matter. So during this stage, you now know that you are unconsciously incompetent. Then you are analyzed on the second stage. You are consciously now aware that you don't even know what you're doing. And then you decided not to quit and became part of the remaining 10%. The remaining 10% that decided to move forward. That is the aha stage. So during that stage, now certain things start to make sense to you. You now start to realize that trading is not complicated, but it's difficult. You start to realize that you can do it, but you have to put in effort. Things start to make sense to you. It doesn't mean that you're going to become profitable during this stage. No, this is the stage that the reality is hitting you. This is the stage that you now realize that trading is not a quick get-rich money scheme. You now realize that trading is something that you can lose something, win some. So they are all aha moments, like the light bulb moment. This is the stage now you realize that, look, my mentor is not the enemy. I just have not gotten the skill yet. This is the stage that you start being honest with yourself that you don't even really know what you're doing and you have to get more skills. So this is the aha moment. This stage, only 10% approximately normally get there. Because remember, 70% will quit at the unconscious incompetence stage. Every single time that you find a lot of people doing something, the majority always give up because they didn't know what they were getting themselves involved with at that moment. Does that make sense? Then the conscious incompetence is a stage that you only quit if you are proud or you are not interested in the financial market in the first place. If you are not proud and you are interested, you can move on to the next stage, which is called the aha moment. Then the fourth stage is what I call the conscious competence. Okay, the conscious competence. Stage number 4 is a stage where you realize that, okay, you know what? Now I didn't give up on stage number 1. Stage number 2, aha moment is not making sense. Now I'm at stage number 4. Stage number 4 is the type of stage that you know, okay, listen, you know what? Trading works and have been able to understand some couple of few things. I am the individual that do not give up on things and I will keep on trying until success comes. Now this stage is not because you have knowledge. This stage, people normally stay here because of their attitude, not because of the skill. Does that make sense? People stay during the conscious competence because those people, they are consciously always being intentional about the things that they do. So conscious competence is a stage where now things are making sense. You are able to make decisions because you have rules, strategies, edge, hypothesis, every single thing you can combine together to form a trading technique. You have it all. So this stage, you are consciously being competent about making decisions in the market to make sure that you make money or you survive to make the decisions over and over again. Okay? Then the last stage is a stage that I call the unconscious competence. This is a stage that only maximum times when you pick at 100 people, you will find only maybe, let's say, 3, 4, 5 people surviving in every 100 groups. And that is not just in trading. It goes beyond just trading. It's even in the world that we live in. Footballers, actors, musicians, in everything that we do. People who are able to unconsciously become masters at anything is very small in number. It doesn't matter what it is. Now, during this stage, unconscious competence, it is the stage where you now unconsciously make decisions without even realizing how good you've become. Are you with me? So this is the stage where this is how you drive your bike, you drive a car, you brush your teeth, you take your shower. It all comes around in what a stage I call unconscious competence. Now you are unconsciously not even aware of how good and how time has flown and where you are right now. Now this is the stage I desire every single trader on this live stream to get to. This is the stage. Now, the only way to get to this stage is not by feelings. The way to get to this stage is not by sentiment. The way to get to this stage is not by assuming or assumptions. The way to get to this stage is by understanding what it takes to get here. Are you guys with me? So, in the next couple of few seconds, while we are getting this off the board, I want you to just basically put it in the chat right now. Let me know. Which of these stages are you in right now? Are you in the unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, aha moment, conscious competence, or the unconscious competence? Can I know where you are right now? Just let me know. Tell me now. Tell me the stage that you are in right now in your journey. What is the stage that you are in right now in your journey? You see, my goal today is I'm speaking to every single one of you guys from stage number 1 to stage number 5. Whether you are a beginner, listen. Whether you are consciously aware that you are incompetent, listen. Whether if you are having aha movements these days, listen. Whether if you are at 4th stage, which is the conscious competence, listen. Or unconscious competence, listen. Fix your mind to fix your trading simply is a structure or a movement that I believe a lot of retail traders need to understand. That your trading life and your actual life, they should mirror each other and they mirror each other. Please write it down. Right now we have entered into the space of writing notes. Your trading life and your actual life, they should and they will mirror your trading life. What that simply means is that if your life is complicated by default, you will suffer in your trading life. The same way, if you complicate your trading life, you will complicate your actual life. So the successful traders that we know in this world, their focus towards trading is so high that you can see it in their actual life. So the reason why today I stand here before you and I teach, I make content about trading, I do everything about trading, and I even wear shirts and stuff about trading, is because my life is subconsciously designed around trading as a whole. So sometimes, even if I'm talking to people, you can now start to realize my network will now start to look like traders. Why? It's not necessarily because I heard somebody saying, go get traders as friends. No, but realistically, your life will start reflecting about what you do. So if you are right now here on this live stream and you are a trader, and let's say all your friends are engineers, the probability that it's going to work is low. The reason being is because there is a saying in the Bible that iron sharpens iron. You need to understand that your life, as your actual life, has to be aligned so well that it reflects in your trading life. And so if I say fix your mind, fix your trading, what I'm basically saying is that your mind is as a reflection of the results you are going to see in your trading life. So you guys are not entirely, it's not because you are damaged, no. It's not because there is something wrong with you, but there are things you have heard that has built strongholds in your mind that is fighting you. And I'm going to give you some couple of few examples today, and then you will understand what I mean by this specifically, okay? But one thing I want you to understand is you need to believe, whether you are a mentor, whether you are a trader and you've been in this industry for a while, listen, I am not the kind of person that I'm blessed with PhDs and medicals and whatever one knows. In fact, the majority of the successful people in this world, in fact, Solomon as a whole, we never heard it in the Bible that Solomon it was having PhD, of course, even at that time or not. Solomon went to bed and woke up one day because he was blessed with wisdom. The way I was blessed with the wisdom I'm about to share with you came from experience. And the price I paid for that lesson was paid itself. So this is coming from a year of experience, and I'm giving you this information right now. So the next time that you go on my Instagram and people are commenting saying that, Cliff, I don't know what happened, why my life has changed, do not be surprised. It is because it's coming from a wisdom that God himself has given for you guys. So now listen to me carefully now. Fix your mind. Please write that down first. Fix your mind. This is the way I want you to take the notes today. I want you to take the notes today this way. I want you to buy the book, and I want you to fix your mind. And I want you to fix your trading. This is how I want you to write down your notes today. So you're going to divide your book, and you're going to put fix your mind on the left side. You're going to put fix your trading on the right side. Let's start with the mind. You see, the mind is a very powerful tool. And the reason why it's powerful is because it is everything that you are. A couple of few days ago, I think this Monday that's just passed, we spoke about cognitive biases on Instagram. And if you have not seen that video, please, you should go check it out whenever you have time. The mind. You see, the average mind of a trader, please write this down. The average mind of a trader is everything opposite to an actual human being. Please write it down. The current mind you have right now is everything opposite to what a trader is meant to be. You see, in psychology, we call something cognitive diffusion. Cognitive diffusion is something I'm going to talk about when we get to the part where we are talking about cognitive biases. So, the mind that the average human being you have is everything opposite who a trader is meant to be. But you see, let me tell you a little bit of history about why the forex market is now seen as something every single person can do just because they are broke. So, as you guys know, if you have done your research, you know how the whole entire forex market started. So back in the days, as you can tell, they used to have, World War, between the France, the Americans, whatever one know. Fast forward, and what happened that when they were about to now end the war, one thing that happened was this. They needed to extract themselves from only exchanging, money or currencies with just gold. So different countries wanted to basically come together to agree so that every single country can have their own currency to exchange. So at that time, forex is an old, ancient business. It is not now that it got started. It only started now for you and I because now we have access to data. However, human beings in general, we have not changed. So even if the technology and things are changing, the system of the way that the structure will be psychologically cannot change because human beings in general are still the same. What do I mean? Humans are still greedy. Humans are still afraid. Humans are still anxious. Humans are still doing things that will be in their favor, conflict of interest. So these things have not changed by default. But what is changing is the technology side of things. So right now, I can go on TradingView. I can go on MT5, I can go on MT4, I can go on different platforms to be able to trade, as an individual. It doesn't mean that the market structure has changed as a whole when it comes to emotions. What I mean by that is, if you put 10 people in a room, one of the things that you will realize is that these 10 people, everybody sees things differently. Let's do a quick test right now. One thing I want to ask you right now is that, what is this? I want you guys all to put this in the comment. What is this? What do you see? Right now, what do you see? Now, whatever answer that you give, I just want you to know that you are not wrong. But I want you guys to understand how, because of perception, we all see things differently. I'm going to ask you one more time. What is this? What is this? And I want you guys to put it in the comment. And when you put your answer in the comment, I want you to go into the comment and I want you to see what other people say, so that you will know that no matter what it is that you believe, we all see things differently. And that is why it is very important that you understand this. The information that I'm about to give you today, it is not an information that is general. It's not a general information, it's relative. So that means that whatever that I say, of course, you can go do your research and every single thing to get the things that you are trying to also understand for yourself. Does that make sense? So number one, I want you to go into the comment section right now and I want you to check what every single person is putting in there. You will start to realize that every single person sees this thing differently. Why? Because of the mind. Why do we all see things differently? We all see things differently because we see through our eyes, not with our eyes. The main site of the man is the mind. The main site of the man is your mind, not your eyes. Your eyes is the delivery portal of what you are actually seeing. Are you with me? If this is true, then it's very important that you understand. The question now becomes, how are you seeing life? How are you seeing the financial market? How are you seeing SAUSD? How are you seeing the forex market? How do you see indices? There are people right now on this life that the moment you mention US 30, they're like, hey, I'm afraid. No, it's a perception. What are you afraid of? Don't even use the word I am afraid. What do you mean I am afraid? Mind. Sense. So, when I got to my aha moments, one of the things that gave me my light bulb moment of the aha moment, I'm not gonna lie to you, I almost decided to quit trading. I'm not gonna stand here and be like one of those people that said, oh, trading is something that when I started, no, I wanted to quit trading. Because nobody wants to lose money all the time. For example, in this industry, I've been education director for several companies in the market. And one of the things I always tell the community is this. I hate it, and this is a true story. And this is a story where it's going to help you guys to understand that there is something that is forming the whole entire structure of the market. But before you understand what I'm saying, I want to show you guys something. This is the reason why you need to pay attention and listen. You see, this industry, nothing is a coincidence. This industry, nothing is a coincidence. Before, I'm going to borrow this part of the board to write something here. I've told you guys before that in this industry, we have a hierarchy. The major banks, the electronic brokerage services, medium-sized banks, hedge funds corporations, and then at the bottom of the hierarchy, we have you, the retail trader. So the major banks, I'm going to write at the MAB, all right, the EBS, all right, and then we have the medium-sized bank, MSB. Then we have the hedge funds, the corporations, the individual investors, and at the bottom of the hierarchy, we have the retail traders. Now, this thing is so sad and so true at the same time, and I want you to understand this because this is where we are. And the reason why there is a big problem happening in our mind here is because below this hierarchy, every single thing you see on this hierarchy is a conflict of interest. Are you with me? Every single thing that you see is a conflict of interest. So the major banks, they want to make money. The EBS also want to make money. The medium-sized banks want to make money. The hedge funds, the corporations, the individual investors, they want to make money. And the retail traders, they want to make money. So the question now becomes, who then is the customer to the business? Do you understand what I'm saying? Who then is the customer to the business? Because we believe, okay guys, that in order for any business to thrive, there should be a supply and a demand. You believe that, right? If this is true, then if you look at this hierarchy, who then is the customer to the business? Somebody is the customer to the business. Somebody is. And if nobody is intentionally telling you that you are the customer to the business, then that means somebody is hiding something somewhere. So one of the things I want you to write down that is causing a big problem in the minds of retail traders is what I call conflicts of interest. Conflicts of interest. Conflicts of interest. What do I mean by conflict of interest? What did I tell you in the beginning? I said that this financial market, nothing has changed because human beings have not changed. Same greedy people, same fearful people, same anxious people, same ignorant people, lack of knowledge people, roaming around the world, thinking that they're going to become successful. Right? So nothing has changed about how human beings we are. So what is happening right now is there is a conflict of interest. So we have what we call the major banks. The major banks are the ones that are in your countries and they are responsible for interest rates. They are the ones that regulate all the money trade policies in your country. They are responsible to make sure that there is loans, whatever happens, whatever one. EBS is responsible for connecting every single thing that involves between the major banks, the medium-sized banks, whatever it is, so on and so on. But then the main purpose of the information I want you to understand here is this. What this means is that a group of people needs to believe something that is not real. That means a group of people needs to believe something that is not real. That means if I can get you to believe that you are timid, eventually your actions will reflect timidity. That is the power of the mind. Are you with me? There is a beautiful story about how, a lion was playing with a group of sheep from the childhood. And one of the things that the lion started to believe is that the lion started to believe it's a sheep. The lion started to believe that it's a sheep. So it started acting like sheep. Until one day the lion saw that, wait, what? Why am I among these sheep when I am actually like this group of lions? Then immediately that light bulb moment changed every single thing about that lion's life. This is what I want to happen today to your mind. That there is a position that you have been placed right now that no matter what I say, if I don't pick your mind from that position to a different place, there is nothing that can help you. Because for a very long time, people believed that the problem was a strategy. People believed that the problem was a signal. People believed that the problem was the mentor, which we will come to that part later. People believed that the problem was market conditions. People believed that I was manipulated by the market. People believed that it is because I have not found the best strategy yet. Belief system. Conflict of interest. If I can get you to believe something, I have been able to get you to become the customer. And this is not just in trading. What we are talking about here is deep. That is why I said divide the screen or your book and fix your mind on the left and fix your trading. We're going to come to the fix your trading part. But we got to let you understand that there is a conflict of interest in this industry. And so what that means is that every single thing works together for a majority to lose. And that is why a lot of people started to build different strategies like smart money concepts. Now, let me tell you a little bit of history about smart money concepts. Smart money concepts as a strategy is nothing but a concept. Now, listen, be careful now. Please. I know some of you guys may be SMC type of traders, and I'm not attacking you. I'm trying to use this concept to explain something for you to understand. So listen to this carefully now. Smart money concept originally was derived from gambling. Okay? Smart money concept was originally derived from gambling. So there was a group of people that they were involved in gambling, and every single time that they gamble, they never lose the bet. So the people that they were gambling with was like, what is going on? How come this group of people are always making money? So they started calling them smart money. That is why in trading, smart money is a concept. Smart money is not a strategy, it's a concept. Again, the reason why I'm explaining it this way is because there are some things you believe and some things you have heard that is clouding your judgment. And I'm going to give you a series of ideas for you to understand why this is a big problem. So smart money is nothing in trading, it's a concept. The purpose of that concept is that the person who originally started to promote this concept wanted to use the concept to get the average retail trader to think differently. Are you with me? Because if he can get himself to think differently, then he can get himself to act differently. Because your actions comes as a result of the way you think. So smart money was a term that came from gambling because people who were gambling at those days, they were able to make decisions that always made them make money. So the concept smart money in trading is nothing but a concept. That means you can learn smart money in trading as a concept and it may never become a strategy. That is why till date, some people still don't make money with smart money. Even though it has been proven now that it has shifted a lot of your mindset. Are you with me? So, conflict of interest. Now, believe me, as I'm saying, there have been so many academies and so many Telegram channel rooms and so many problems happening right now in the industry. I'm going to give you an analogy right now, and please, again, I always have to say this and say, I am not attacking anybody. The only way I can fix your mind is to tell you things other traders wouldn't say. So stay with me. So let's say this is the circle space of trading. Let me divide this and put this here. And let me put 90% here. And let me put 10% there. What are we talking about? Conflict of interest. Are you with me? So we have 10% of people that are willing to go to aha moment and get to unconscious competence stage. Then we have the 90%. Some of them out of this 90%, some of them didn't quit trading. They did quit what original trading is, but they never left the industry. So what is happening is, now I'm talking to just only retail traders, not the major banks, the EBS, no, normal retail traders. So what is happening is 90% of people who don't know how to become profitable because something is wrong with their mind have been able to create businesses in the financial market in here, making them profitable so they don't even need to strive to get there. Are you guys with me? So there is a 90% of people who have created businesses like what? Signals, network marketing businesses, so many different things in the 90% unsuccessful traders, retail traders here. And that business, which is successful for them, is an unsuccessful space. Oh, I'm gonna get into trouble now. But listen to me carefully now. So 90% of retail traders that knows it from the bottom of their heart that trading is a business and you can win some and lose some. There are days you can have a bad month, there are days you can have a bad week. They know this and they have decided they don't want that. They don't want that business. Therefore, they will create another kind of business in this space, which is a 90% space, which is an unprofitable trading space, but they have created a profitable business space. Is somebody learning? So, when you find yourself here, this is the kind of space that somebody can tell you. This is the kind of space that somebody can tell you that trading is a quick money. You can make money in 14 days. Is this space, 90% space. This is a space that your mentor can tell you stop loss is a scam. This is a space that they can tell you here is how you can make money in minutes. This is a space where they can tell you that trading is something that you don't have to even learn to become profitable. This is the space. And in this space, a lot of people from the bottom of my heart, this is a space where you will find sometimes some single moms. This is a space where sometimes you can find people who are students and nobody told them the truth. Now listen, you are a student and you want to become a trader, great, but you got to be ready for the industry. Nobody told them that in this space. This is a space that people are patting people's back. Oh, do not worry. All you have to do, no, that's not all you have to do. You got to be ready to move from an unconscious, incompetent state to knowing that you are incompetent during the conscious state, to the aha moment, to becoming conscious of becoming competent, and then becoming the trader you're going to become. This space is not a space for you. And this space is small. So this space is able to fight this space. So what is happening is conflict of interest is easy. For example, a lot of people will tell you this is the best strategy out there. There is no best strategy for any human being in trading. Fix that mind. Do you know why? Because I was teaching you guys the other day and I said that cognitive biases is the systematic patterns of the way a human being you judge things that can lead to error. So what that means is that as a human being, you are bound to make mistakes. So that means even if I give you 100% winning ratio, chances are excellent that you can still make a mistake even though the strategy is 100%. So if anybody is telling you my strategy is the best, the person is lying. There are so many proven strategies that work in this industry. What is missing is the mind. You may have heard me say this mostly, that the same knife we use to cook is the same knife someone can use to kill someone. There is no problem with the knife. It is the hand that was holding the knife. For example, stop loss. What have you heard about stop loss? That is damaging your mind. What have you heard about overtrading? That is damaging your mind. What have you heard about signals? That is damaging your mind. What have you heard about forex currency pairs? That is damaging your mind. What have you heard about gold? That is damaging your mind. What have you heard about how to be able to grow a portfolio, that is damaging your mind. Are you with me? What have you heard? Because in order for us to fix your mind, the Bible says that you cannot put a new wine in an old wine skin. Today, we need to clean your mental faculties of what you have heard about trading. If not, you will always be a victim of this game plan over here. One of the goals I told myself I want to have is that nobody who follows me on Instagram should be an ignorant trader. I don't care if you become profitable or not, because that is not my job. I always tell people this, that trading is a skill. Whether you are going to make money or not, it's your attitude. Are you with me? Trading is a skill. Anybody can learn it, anybody can try to teach it. But whether the individual becomes successful or not, it is the attitude of that individual. For example, let's say Cristiano Ronaldo, very good football player. You all like him. I like him. If you like football, you like him. Let's say, for example, he has been playing, at the backyard or his back office or whatever it is, since when he was a kid. And then somebody discovered him and said, hey, Cristiano Ronaldo is a very good football player. And then what happened was, they spotted him. But when they spotted him, remember, he has a skill. But unfortunately, his attitude was bad. Eventually, that attitude, which is bad, will not let him to make money. Are you with me? So, trading is a skill. The ability to exchange something for something as a businessman is a skill. But whether you become a profitable, consistent trader is your attitude. So, in order for you to be able to understand how to move from this area here to here, it is not by me telling you I am the best trader. No. It is not by me telling you that don't listen to anybody. It's a mistake, because only just me cannot do this. The purpose of me sharing this information to you is so that you can carry this information, take it to your community, take it to your neighborhood. Any trader that you can find, give them information that can fix their mind. But the reason why the 90% over here cannot say the things I'm about to say is because it will damage their business. You will hear some trader telling you, the prop firm I use is going to be the best prop firm ever. It's going to be the prop firm that will pay you instantly. Why the person will say that is because he doesn't care about people being profitable. It is true. Think about it. Because even if your prop firm wants to pay somebody instantly, there is a time in life that policies by major banks will not allow it. So the ignorant trader who is desiring, I want to make money now, is going to be happy and say, why not? Then let me sign up. Right? Then the person who promoted that agenda has become successful in an unprofitable space. So today, the conversation we are having is not one of those things that, you're like, I'm going to tell you things that will shake your belief system and let you know that whatever you think Forex is, it is so, but you need to build the right mindset to survive in there. Yes, it's a very profitable business, believe me. I have some couple of people in my inner circle that was withdrawing £1,000 a few days ago. And one of the things that one of the people in my team said, wow, Forex can make somebody just withdraw £1,000 just like that. It's interesting, isn't it? So trading is a profitable business. But you need to believe that there's nobody telling you. So, what have you heard about stop loss? A lot of people believe stop loss is the enemy. And the moment that you are believing that stop loss is the enemy, you will keep on chasing profit and not protecting your capital. Protecting your capital is not the same as not wanting to lose. Please write it down. The desire to protect your capital is not the same as not wanting to lose. Protecting your capital simply means you have understood that there are tools that we use in building any portfolio, and one of them is called stop loss. Stop loss is not a stop trade. Stop loss is not stop loss is not a lost trade. A stop loss is a stopped trade. Let me repeat myself again. A stop loss is a stopped trade, not a lost trade. But the moment I am able to get you to believe that stop loss simply means I am losing trade, then I can sell you something else, which means what? I am not losing trades. I hope some of you guys are getting this. I hope you guys are getting this. If I can get you to believe stop loss is bad, then I can promote to you that I have a system that doesn't hate stop losses that much. Are you with me? It is very important you understand where the conversation is going. So there are some certain things that you are hearing. There are some certain things that you have believed that have shaped your belief system before you even became a trader, that is hijacking your progress in trading. So in order for us to fix your trading, we need to fix the things you have believed. For example, how many trades should I take in a day, in a month, in a week, in a year? What do you believe? But remember, the more that you are taking more trades, the more you are exposing your account to more losses. But if you don't take more trades, brokers will not make money. Conflict of interest. If you don't take more trades, brokers will not make money. So what this simply means is that how do we get people to take more trades? Are you with me? If we don't take more trades, the brokers wouldn't make money. So the brokers is going to ask themselves a question. Remember, I asked you a question. I said, so if everybody wants to make money in this industry, the question now becomes, who then is the customer? So if traders cannot make more money without you taking more trades, then that means that we need to find an agenda to let people take more trades. And one of the ways that we can find more agenda for people to take more trades is to be able to find people who can convince the masses to take more trades. So now, before you can realize the psychology of the person who wants to move from an unconscious incompetence to an unconscious competence state, it's not going to be able to get there because the person they respect, they believe, they know, they admire is saying that every single day he goes into the market and all he does is look for trades and he takes a trade and he makes money and you are desiring it. It's very important you understand what we're talking about here. Conflict of interest. If I'm able to get you to believe that there is something called conflict of interest, that means everything you see and hear and you watch in the industry, you sit back and you analyze. Why? Because you are an analyst. In trading, you are an analyst first, both in the business, in the market, and in yourself. I always tell people there are three ways you analyze the market: the business around you, number two, the market, and number three, yourself. Why? Because you are an analyst. If you don't become consciously aware of the kind of industry you are in, you are playing yourself. So in order for us to fix your mind, all you need to do is to believe that this industry is not what it is. That means when you now go on social media and you see somebody sharing blues and you are impressed, your mind is wrong. If you go onto social media and you see somebody sharing blue, instantly you need to ask yourself certain questions. Nah, something is off somewhere. Don't quickly go like, oh, the beast, the goat, the sheep, the cow. Don't do that. That is not how a professional trader thinks. No. The goat, no. The goat in the industry is the one that will tell you the truth. The goat in the industry is the one that will make sure you don't get slaughtered. The goat is not the one that will tell you, click on this link to get this best broker. Since when did brokers become the best? What did they do that they are the best? Does the broker send you laptop? What makes a broker the best broker? Tell me. Some people even throw those words around. Best brokers in the world. I'm using. What makes the broker the best? Did they send the person who opened their kind of laptop? Did they build a trading room for you in your house? So what is the best description you're giving to a broker? I don't care if you broker you think you are the best or not. What I care about is will my money be staying with you? And if you say yes, I don't take your word for it. Are you FCA regulated? Are you FCA regulated? What is an FCA regulation? Aha. Now you are talking like a trader. So when somebody says this broker is the best, and then you're like, woo, I found the best broker because my mentor, whoever the name is said so. No. what makes a broker the best. So the only way to get out of conflict of interest phase is for you to be able to understand that knowledge is key in trading. I just remember that there is somebody, and I hope this person is on this live stream right now, who won the challenge, and I'm super excited, and I can't wait to see the person as well, and I can't wait for you guys to also see the person also as well. But anyways, let's continue. Before the event ends, we will now announce the winner. So one thing I want you to understand right now is this. What am I saying is that the first thing that can get you out of this conflict of interest is number one, please write it down. Don't be ignorant. So when we say fix your mind, fix your trading, it is not a secret sauce. It's you coming to awareness that you are not playing a child's game. Trading is real. It's a business, and it involves conflict of interest. That means nobody cares about you. Not the brokers, not the systems, not the infrastructures. Because the infrastructures in the industry is not built for the average retail trader to make money. Let me say it again. The infrastructures in the industry is not built for the average retail trader to make money. So one of the things that you need to be able to understand is that at the end of the day, if you want to survive in this industry, don't joke with knowledge. Don't be too quick to just jump into something just because the person you admire says so. No. So one of my goals is to make sure that you guys become equipped with the information that will help you to understand that every single thing you see out there, the brokers are not on your side. They don't care about you. They need you to become the customer. How do you become the customer? To take more trades. But remember, we're not talking about just brokers. Agendas. There is no strategy in this world that is 100% winning ratio. Get that into your mind. Are you with me? There is no strategy in this world that is 100% winning ratio. Why? Because even if there is a 100% winning ratio strategy in this world, you, the human being, you are not 100%. So until I'm able to get you to believe that there is a conflict of interest, there is no fixing your trading. Because you will doubt yourself. You will wish you will wish somebody can put their hand in your head and fix you. That's not how it works. That is why I told some of the people on my live session the other day, I said, you are not bad, you are just white. You are not bad, you are just white. There is nothing wrong with you. So what we are about to do right now to fix your trade is to fix your mind by rewiring you. Does that make sense? How do you fix someone's cognitive biases that leads to mistakes? You see, now that you understand that there is a conflict of interest in this industry, what this simply means is that you have to play the game. How do you play the game? You play the game by number one. So how do you fix your trading? So now you have been able to understand all that I want you to get over here is that there is a conflict of interest. What that simply means is that nothing that you hear in this industry is meant to be ignored without analyzing it. No. You need to analyze every single thing that you hear and see in this industry. Because there is a huge business going on now in a 90% phase of unprofitability that has now become profitable. I don't want to mention some of the names of the businesses that goes on in here. Because at the end of the day, when I mentioned you would start getting more confused. But the few I can give you is that if the broker wants to be able to get more trades, he now creates a system that we call the IB system. IB system is a system whereby if I get a group of people to subscribe to a certain broker, then they can be able to trade, and then I can make money and the broker can make money, conflict of interest. But then this whole entire system, business-wise, is not meant to be bad, but unfortunately, it damages the mind of a trader. You see what the problem is right now? In fact, there is no problem with a broker saying that I'm going to give you a tip of you telling your community that you should come and use this broker as well. The only problem is the people, the mentors, the so-called people become so greedy that they don't care about how many trades you take. So the more trades you are taking, you're not even having room to analyze your mistake. So your mind kept on being damaging, and before you realize your whole entire trading life, which is mirroring your actual life, is getting damaged. So there are so many businesses in here that is eventually damaging the money of people. So the most important thing is for you to understand that there are conflicts of interest. This is going to be a segment that we'll talk about separately one day. But one thing I want you to get here before we go to this side is that there is a conflict of interest in this industry. And that is what is damaging people's mind as traders. However, before we get here, there are several things that you need to also understand why no matter what you do, you need to understand that there is a responsibility component part of you transforming from not being a trader to a trader. Imagine yourself as somebody who comes to me and you tell me, Cliff, I want to become a soldier. Again, if you have heard me use this analogy before, it means it is the best analogy I can come up with. So you come to me and you tell me, Cliff, I want to become a soldier, and I go like, okay, sure, cool beans. I am the commander-in-chief, I'm going to train you. So now, before you want to become a soldier, remember you are a civilian. I am not automatically going to give you ammunition, arsenals, and every other thing for you to become a soldier. I will rather need to take you through a transformation structure that can change your mind from a civilian mindset to a soldier's mindset. In order for that to happen, there are systems that need to be in place. So that's the next conversation we're going to be having, the systems that you need to go through to become a certain kind of mindset. I call that the A-list traders. There is a certain kind of mindset you need to become in order for you to become a trader. So that is the next segment of what we're going to be looking at, the series of systems that you need to put yourself into to become a trader. We're going to take a short break right now. Again, those of you who didn't hear the Fish Your Mind, Fish Your Trading, we're going to take a short break right now, come back again, and we continue the part where it's about the systems you need to go through to become an A-list trader by fixing your mind to fix your trading. Let's go.
Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Trading is a mind game. Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading.
All right, so guys, welcome back. So let's continue now. At the end of the day, one of the most important things today is that you understand how we are going to get to the direction that we are going. Before I was coming on this session, I wrote down 8 to 9 phases that I believe every trader must go through if you want to get to the. So the part of the beginning of this segment that we started about talking about conflict of interest was to bring you to an awareness of knowing that this industry is not a child's play. It's not something that you just get up from your bed and you just feel like you are bored. So you just literally just want to go in and pick up your phone and click buy and sell. That is not what it is. You see, the mind of an individual is so powerful that sometimes we don't even end up believing the things he could do. It's very, very, very powerful. One of the things that I want you to understand is that imagine if you are watching a very sad movie in 2024. Very sad movie, and this movie gave you tears. It gave you all those emotions people can feel. Now, if you decide to watch the same movie again in 2034, the same emotions that you felt in 2024 will come back again into your heart. The mind does not know what is real and what is not. Are you with me? The mind does not know what is real and what is not. So one of the things that you need to be able to understand is, in order for you to be able to make it in this industry, there is a way you need to position yourself that can be able to help you to survive, not only just in trading as a whole, but survive in your life. So there is no way I can do justice to fixing your mind, fixing your trade, without specifically telling you how we are going to do that. So write down phases that can let you become an A-list trader. Phases that can let you become an A-list trader. Phases that can let you become an A-list trader. Phases. I'm going to give you different phases. These phases, I want you to picture these phases as the phases you have to go through for you to get to the other side of the tunnel. Are you with me? So the first stage that if you come to me, so picture yourself like this. Picture yourself like somebody who has come to a chief in command to train him to become a soldier. And I have to take you through a transformational stages in order for you to become that. So I want you to put yourself in the same shoes like somebody who is about to transform their mind from being a civilian to a soldier. Are you with me? So the stage number 1, I call that the foundation and self-awareness phase. Please write it down. So let's say, for example, whether you are about to start trading or you are already trading. When it comes to the psychological transformation stage, this is the same stages I would think everybody has to go through. Phase number one: foundation and self-awareness. Awareness is key. You cannot be able to do anything. And this is what I always tell some of my trading friends that I know in this industry. When they hear me speak about trading psychology, they get confused because they want to know, they think trading psychology in trading is where you will come and sit and be like, "Yeah, blah, 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 blah," and hypnotize you and make you feel some type of way. You wake up tomorrow and now you're a trader. No. Psychology is broad. Psychology is a huge world on its own. There are people who are actually going through life that the help they need is beyond what I'm even talking about now. There are some people that all they need is to change their environment. It's all part of psychology. So the information I'm giving you now is related, but it's coming from the majority of analysis being done through my life connected to a number of people. Because I have mentored a lot of people and I've studied a lot of people. I've mentored more than, I remember my 2 previous academy I was in, we were talking about 10,000 people plus. In the other community that I was in, thousands of people, and even now the community I'm in is a whole entire lot of people. And I've met people, whether through Zooms or personal mentorship, whatever, whatnot. And I'm telling you, the problem psychologically that affects traders for them to be able to be profitable is general problems I've seen. Now, the first stage is awareness, foundation, and self-awareness stage. During this stage, you need to be profiled. Now, this stage, I am not studying you. This stage, I am not judging you. This stage, I am only helping you to give you the tools to be able to self-assess. The reason why you need to self-assess by yourself is because you can lie to me, but if you lie to yourself, you are playing yourself. Are you with me? That is why self-awareness is much more powerful than me awareness towards you. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Because I can analyze you and tell you, oh, I think you are this, I think you are that, but it's not going to help you. You get the most help when you tell you what you have analyzed about you. Are you with me? So the foundation and self-awareness stage is the first phase. During this phase, we need to analyze you specifically. So we need to look at your personal life. Because in the beginning, I told you guys that your actual life and your training life, they should mirror each other and they mirror each other. So you need to basically sort of look at life in the area of where you start to understand who you are. So, for example, I was self-assessing some group of people one time, and I realized that this person's problem is even so deep that it's coming from his limited beliefs. So this person is not even desiring to make money in some certain kind of way. They are basically just trying to survive as individuals. So I cannot disclose some of the information that came out, but when you start to self-analyze, you will get to know that, and I'm going to give you guys a self-assessment, structure during this coming week for you to self-analyze yourself. Don't worry about that. But the first phase is what we call the foundation and self-awareness stage. Please write that down. Are you writing it down? I hope you're writing it down. This is how I want you to see it. So let's say, for example, you come to me and you say, hey, Cliff, I want to transform my mind to become a trader. The first thing that I will do is I will basically arrange a program. I call this program the Check-in Transformative Program. I call this program the Check-in Transformative Program. So day number 1 to number 7, we are going to go through your psychological profiling. Okay? So day number 1 to number 7 is going to be a complete psychological profiling. So we gotta know who you are, what is affecting you as an individual, but of course I can't do this with one-on-one. So what we need to do is to give you a system that can so they can self-assess yourself. You take your time, you reflect, and then you write these things down. So that's the initial self-assessment stage. It's supposed to last between 1 week. Then the second stage is what I call the setting up a daily routine stage. That also can last for 1 week, setting up the daily routine, because you're going to do this routine for a long time, because it takes a while for the human mind to accept something as a habit. So the daily routine will include me being able to create a system for you that makes you trade and treat trading like a business. Are you with me? It is a kind of system that will let you start to trade like you are treating trading like a business. Treating trading like a business. So during this time, I need to give you a clear routine schedule. Wake up this time. Do this, do that. You don't need to believe. Just do exactly what I'm telling you. Eventually you will grow. So what is the initial stage? Deep psychological profiling. Stage number 2 of under the foundation and self-assessment. I need to create a routine for you that you can start practicing that routine. During this routine that I will create for you, you are going to take breaks in between them to self-reflect. Because you are trying to still analyze yourself to see the change that is occurring in your mindset. Does that make sense? Right. What are we discussing here? Transforming your mind. Okay? Transforming your mind. I thought I was having it. Transforming your mind to fix your trading. That's what I'm talking about here. So I told you, like, imagine yourself like a soldier who came to me to fix their mind to become traders. Imagine something like that. So day number 1 to 7, psychological deep profiling. Day number 8 to 14, we are thinking about establishing a daily routine for you. So that is under the foundation and self-assessment stage. Then I have phase 2. A lot of people don't like phase 2 because it's more of a little bit different from the average way we do things. But day number 2 is mindfulness and stress management system. Mindfulness and stress management system. Mindfulness and stress management system. So day 1, you're like, hey Cliff, I want to become a transformed trader. Day 1, we profile you. I need to know what is wrong with you. I need to know your strengths and your weaknesses. Week 1. Week 2, we are building routines and habit formation program for you to start acting like a trader who wants to treat trading like a business. Now, those activities, they're not going to make you profitable. Don't get me wrong. They are just routine. We are just creating a routine for you. So that routine is even going to be, what do I do when I wake up? Does that make sense? Yeah. Then phase number 2 is mindfulness. So let me now write this thing down. Phase number 1. Phase number 1 is foundation phase number one. What do we do in phase number one? In phase number one, we are basically profiling. And so A, B, and creating a routine. So we are profiling you and we are creating a routine in phase number one. So in phase number one, this routine or this phase could last for 2 weeks. It doesn't mean that the routine stops. No. But it is part of the thing we have to incorporate for you to start knowing what to do when you wake up every single morning. The profiling will take a while because some people lie. There are people I will ask them, are you profitable? They will say, yeah. And then when you now ask them about their portfolio, they go like, this month it was some way. I know. It's the English. Anyways, so phase number one is foundation and self-assessment stage. Phase number two is profiling. No, phase number one, is foundation and self-assessment. And under phase one, we have profiling and routine, which could last for 2 weeks. Then we have mindfulness and stress management, phase number two. Stress management. Mindfulness and stress management. Mindfulness and stress management. Now, under the mindfulness and stress management, I also believe to be able to teach the person very well in this phase for them to understand what they have to do. I also made this at least. I made this 2 weeks, and I will tell you why. So 2 weeks is the duration of this training. Now, it's not going to be enough for them to accept this as a habit yet, but in terms of the education. During this stage, the way I do it is that you are, for example, what do I do normally during this mindfulness stage? You bring yourself into consciousness to understand that you are what you believe that you want to become before you get there. So there are certain things that your mind is going to let you believe. Why? Because as a human being, it is very difficult to make. It's very difficult for you to make more than 2 emotional decisions in a day. So we need to have systems that will help you to manage stress. And one of them is mindfulness and stress management. So you practice daily being mindful. I start with at least 15 minutes a day every single morning. So 15 minutes a day, at least every single morning. You lie down, no distraction, no noise. You are just being mindful. You can start by being mindful by lying down, just thinking about nothing but your body. So you can start by saying, you can just put your head in your mind, your neck, before you realize your whole body. All you're doing is you're being mindful. If any negative thoughts comes into your mind, don't fight it. Let it run. That is why during this stage of phase 2, you are practicing mindfulness. You are not being mindful yet. You are practicing. So even if it is not being what you feel like it should be, no problem. Practice. Are you with me? Mindfulness training. Then, the thing that we do, also as well, is going to be education and every single thing. Then in the system, I also have that you have to incorporate regular physical exercises. So you're going to start working out. You're going to start working out. You're going to go to the gym. There are some days I don't feel like going to the gym. Nobody feels like going to the gym every day. I don't feel like going to the gym every day. But I have to do it. Sometimes even if I don't get to go to the gym, I work out at home. Push-ups, some couple of jump ropes, whatever it is, do whatever you got to do. To make sure at least every single day, something's happening. So between just 4 weeks, 1 month, you're already practicing mindfulness and stress management. You already know yourself a little bit. So you know the things that you have to do and the things you don't have to do. You see with that now. So psychological transformation is a series of activities you have to do. So right now, we are already in phase 2. But then we have to get you to be able to live in foundation and stuff. If you don't do this, you can't come here. Because it is the information you have about this that will let you know how to be mindful of yourself. Phase number 3. Phase number 3 is what I call, I'm going to add cognitive here and emotional control. So cognitive and emotional control. This is where you will study things like emotional intelligence, cognitive biases, cognitive diffusion, and all of that will be in phase 3. So all these things, they have their theoretical side and their physical activities that you have to put into. Does that make sense? So it's not just about thinking, you have to do it. So during this phase, what you're going to be doing is you're going to learn the basic cognitive behavioral, therapy, CBT, and then you're going to understand that your mind is everything that you are. And your behavior is as a result of your thinking pattern. Then you're going to learn under emotional control, you're going to start learning about emotions, complex emotions, basic emotions, and how to be able to become emotionally intelligent. It is very important that you understand this. So cognitive biases, cognitive behavioral therapy, cognitive diffusion, cognitive everything. Then we now come back to the part where we are learning about emotional control, which is basically emotional regulations or emotional intelligence. You understand how emotions work, so on and so forth. Then after you are done with this, what are some of the practical things we have to do? You have to also practice visualization anytime that you are dealing with cognitive, anything cognitive. You need to be able to visualize what you are not yet so that you can become that. A lot of people don't practice visualization. So the image you see now is a failed trader. A trader who is going to hit stop losses. Why wouldn't you hit stop losses? Of course you hit stop losses. You woke up in the morning and your first fear is what if the trader doesn't go well. Of course it doesn't go well. What do you expect? It won't go well. So cognitive behavioral therapy is when we start shifting the way that you think, the way that you judge, the way that you visualize things and every single thing to get you into a right path. Does that make sense? Now, you are going to basically move on from there to practicing other couple of few things that involves. Normally, I put the goal affirmations in this thing as well. Let me add to affirm, or let me just separate visualization a little bit. Let me write, just add visualization to the phase number 3. Add visualization to this. Cognitive and emotional control, and then add visualization. I separate visualization from it being a star in because people don't visualize. You see, in this world, you are a product of what your imaginations are. So as a man thinketh, so he is. So you are a product of what you think of, not a product of what you wish for, not a product of what you desire for. You are a product of what you think. Does that make sense? So visualization is key. Let's say today you are hitting a couple of stop losses, and within your daily routine, I have told you that in your routine there is some time that you need to journal. So while you are journaling the trades you took, you are now learning that, even though I've hit 3 stop losses today, it doesn't mean that I am a stop loss guy, or it doesn't mean that I'm a bad trader. It means I am learning. So a stop loss is a stop trade, a stop loss is a stop trade, a stop loss is a stop trade, and I am a good stopper. Are you with me? You tell yourself those things. I know how to stop trades. Today I will stop trades. A lot of people don't like hearing that. What do you mean I will stop trades? Yes. You need to become the best stopper of losses. in the industry. What that means is that you will never lose your account. You see, it is not about how long you can grow a portfolio, it's how long you can keep one. And those who are able to keep portfolio for a long time are those who know how to stop losses. So if you are desiring after this live session that I'm going to become the best stopper in the game, put I am a stopper of losses in the chat comment right now. I am a stopper. I want you to visualize yourself to be the stopper, okay? All right, so phase number 3 is cognitive and emotional control. And as I said, during this stage, you are basically going to go through some behavioral therapy so that you can be able to shift some couple of ways that you see things, think, judge, all of that stuff, and so on and so forth. So also over here, I think approximately, normally it takes time for me over here for me to get the average person to get what I'm saying over here during this stage. So only just this stage, for me, this is the system I use. During this stage, we're going to give it 4 weeks, minimum. 4 weeks during this stage, all right, of the cognitive side of phase 3, let's give it 4 weeks. Okay? If you guys are writing it down, please just write something down. I'm going to clean this so I can bring other things back again, okay? So I'm going to clean the phase 1, because we don't use it anymore. I'm going to clean the phase 1, because we don't need it anymore. And I'm going to put phase 4 at the top. Okay? Phase number 4. Phase number 4 is what I call education and skill development. During this part, you have now realized something about yourself. I have made you aware. I have told you about all the things that I need to tell you. You've analyzed yourself psychologically. You have been profiled. You now understand routine. You now know that I'll put you in a routine. I will tell you when you wake up in the morning, read this book, do this mindfulness. I'm teaching all of that. Stage number 4 is what I call education and skills development continuously. Phase 4, education and skill development continuously. So you're going to continuously educate yourself about the area of the mind, about the area of cognitive biases, cognitive this, cognitive that, different psychological pitfalls, blah, blah, blah. So during phase 4, we are still having education. But the difference between this stage and every other stage we have started is that this stage is a little bit advanced. I am no more giving you baby food. During this stage, I am no more giving you baby food. During this stage, I am no more accepting if you are skipping routines. During this stage, you need to understand that there is something that the Bible says, that he says, anyone that sows sparingly shall reap sparingly. So one time I was talking to my team and I was like, let me go and check the meaning of sparingly. And I went and I saw that sparingly simply means when people are sowing infrequent or restricted from sowing. So whether you are restricted from sowing or you are being infrequent about it, both of them are dangerous. So during this stage, I am not accepting any excuses. Oh, Cliff, the reason why I couldn't go to the gym is because, there is no tax. Run to the gym. Oh, Cliff, the reason why I couldn't go to the gym is because, I didn't eat yet. Case number 4, continuous education and skill development into bracket advanced. During this stage, everything has changed now. No excuses. You are no more a baby. You understand the dangers of your weaknesses and the good side of your strength. You understand who you are. You understand the dangers of not being consistent. Because inconsistency is another form of habit. Does that make sense? Inconsistency is not somebody not following their habits. Inconsistency is another form of habit. So if I start accepting anything that you are saying, when we have gotten to stage 4, we have a problem. Because truth can also kill. This is a mistake a lot of people don't understand. You see, when I started, I didn't start from here. I started by making the things fun, interesting. Let's study who you are. Who are you? You see, a lot of people don't understand training psychology for other people because all they think of is the system has to be complex. Training psychology doesn't have to be a complex system. It is a way of life. Psychology is a way of life. However, there are certain things I know and certain things I am. If I teach you, you may get it, but it will not help you. Because psychology is relative. It is not general ways for everybody. However, there are general things I can teach that will lay down the foundation. And that is the general things we start with in the beginning. Profiling and all of that, me giving you questions to answer will tell me something about you. But remember, profiling never stops. The more we keep on it, the more we keep on understanding each other. So education and skill development. Now, during this stage, one of the things I wrote down here is that I need to let you get, you are now about to read books you will normally not read. Oh, I will tell you to read a book, let's say A Leader with No Title. But Cliff, what does a leader with no title got to do with trading? Please, come again, excuse me. You should read that book. Even though it's not about chat and parties, but read that book. But Cliff, why do I need to read Secret of the Millionaire Mind? Read that book. Okay? You gotta read that book. Because if you don't read that book, what is gonna happen is your mind is gonna be limited. Your financial thermostat is gonna be bad. So even if I give you $100,000, life will create a series of events to fight you to lose the money. Not because you're not a good trader. Remember what did I tell you? The trading skill is just a skill. Your attitude is what pays you. So if your financial thermostat is -5 and you want to make $100,000, you are joking. Why? Because there is a law. And whether you believe in law or not, it doesn't care about your sentiments. You come to me and say, Cliff, I don't believe in law of gravity. No problem. Jump. From a 50-story building, you will go down. The reason why you will go down is because the law of gravity does not care about your feelings. The same way because of the law of the financial thermostat, which says that if you force to let good things manifest prematurely, life will design a series of events to let you lose that thing that was good. It's a law. You don't believe me? No problem. Just like the law of gravity, you will pay the price. So if you force anything that is good to manifest prematurely, life will design a series of life events to let you lose all that you got. That is why there is a saying that the person won lottery, but he lost it all. Because you may have won a $1 million lottery, but the mindset is $1. So life will design a series of events for you to lose all the money, $999,000, for it to remain that one. Is that the right math? Anyway, you guys know math. Anyway, let's go with it. So one of the things I need to be able to understand is life is not about sentiment. It's not about feelings. It's about the desire to understand the principles and laws. So during this stage, I am no more talking to you like the newbie. I'm not talking to you like, listen, bro, did you read The Secret of the Millionaire Mind? You're like, nah, Cliff, I don't like reading. I like audiobook. Read the book. And we're talking about reading the book. There are people. Let's talk about that before we move on. I have sat down and I've said, hey, my audience, I want to do something for them. I want to give them a challenge so that they can read the book and get $50 on top of it. Some people were able to sit down, take the book and give it to an AI to summarize the book. Do you know when I started using AI? To summarize the book, to send it to me, to let me believe they read the book. How dare you? Why would you do that? So how can you now tell me that I'm not making money in trading? Of course, you don't even like reading in the first place. So what are you learning in the first place? You are just assuming gold will go up and you're assuming gold will come down. When I saw it, it broke my heart. But I wasn't angry. It broke my heart. I'm kidding. I'm just being dramatic. It didn't break my heart. Okay, it's up to you. However, guys, that is not a good habit. So during this stage, I am not going to entertain you for saying that I will not read the book. You have to read the book because you and I know that financial thermostat is important. Because if your mindset is -10 or even 100, you have no desires making 100,000. It's not going to work. Are you with me? Okay. So during this stage, everything becomes advanced. Now the next thing, phase number 5. Let's go to stage number 5. Stage number 5, what are we doing? Stage number 5, we are now about to almost becoming soldiers. Stage number 5, we are almost becoming soldiers. Stage number 5, we are almost becoming soldiers. Stage number 5, we are almost becoming soldiers. Phase 5, what are we doing here? During the phase 5, we are building discipline and advanced routine. The reason why routine has come here before is because the first routine and this routine is not the same way. The first routine is me giving you a routine to know what to do for this program. But then this routine is a routine that will make you become a person of insight. That's after we have analyzed who you are, we need to now create a discipline and an advanced routine so that you become the trader that you want to become. During this phase, what we normally do is we create, strengthen, discipline, trading demands, habits, and then the purpose of this is to let people stick to their plans. So what we normally do during this stage of building discipline in you is for you to start small. You see, when you are building any habits, the most powerful part of the structure is how small you start. This is something that a lot of people are still in. Even some people who are very ripped, muscular in the gym sectors, they fail to understand. If you want to build muscles, it's not really how heavy the weight is. It's how well you do it and start from somewhere. So a lot of people don't know where or how to start from somewhere. Remember, let's say for example, I'm a 50-year-old mother, and I'm a 40-year-old mother. I'm a 35-year-old mother who has been able to give birth by the grace of God. And then my child is 1 month old. I'm 35 years, remember that. I have 35 years. It is finished. I have 35 years of experience. Yesterday I used all the experience in my videos and it is finished. Anyway, I have 35 years of experience. Anyway, in the name of Jesus, anyone who is trying to seize my mouth, you will not get me in Jesus' name. So 35 years of experience, mother is saying, hey, I'm going to help you, the baby who doesn't know what to do, to grow up to become a person of insight. The mother will not give that child that 35 years of experience that same time. He's going to start from somewhere, little by little, giving the person, milk coming from something of the body, and the baby starts to bring that milk. Yes, I don't want to say anything right now on my call. So the milk that comes from the part of the mother to the baby, and then from there to somewhere else, and then so on and so forth before the child becomes 18 years and then starts living their life. Imagine the mother is giving 35 years of all the things that she knows as an experience to that child in that time. In this world that we live in, timing is important, and I want you to listen to this carefully now. Imagine if you come to me and that child, let's say for example, you have a baby, I have a baby. And your baby is, let's say 1 year. My baby is, let's say 1 year. And your baby starts talking like me now at the age of 1. And my baby is not talking like that at the age of 1. I will be happy and be scared for your baby. Because why is your baby using sentences like, hey, this is what Jim Rohn said? A baby at 1 year old? No matter how smart that sounds, it's scary. I don't want to know what Jim Rohn said from a 1-year-old boy at that age. So it is scary, right? I gotta run away. And my baby is at that time being mama at that age. I'm pretty much sure that's the age the baby does that. I don't even know. However, during that age, I will be like, oh, such a cutie, right? So both of them are doing certain things at a certain age. But then one of them looks scary, the other one is like normal. Then after 10 years, after 10 years, someone else's baby, because this one is a good thing to do. So after 10 years, someone else's baby is now doing mama at 10-year-old, and then the Jim Rohn said guy is still saying Jim Rohn said. Now that person's son is happy, or that person is happy, and that person's other son that is doing mama at the age of 10 years is sad. Why? Because when we look at timing, something is wrong somewhere. That means the problem is not in the talking of the child, it's the time the child was talking. Are you with me? So that means there are stages that you need to understand that you cannot give everything to people and at different run timing. The timing must be right. That is why when we started from phase 1, it was the right time. Phase 2, right time. Phase 3, right time. However, if I start to see that this person is delaying in growing, I need to extend the duration from 2 weeks to 4 weeks. So it is all part of how I know the person. So the phase 5, which is discipline and advanced routine, during this stage, you are now practicing things slowly. So for example, if you want to learn how to hold trays, you can basically start by holding trays at least for 15 minutes every single time you take your plan. If let's say you want to do the routine of trading during sessions, what you can do is every single session you trade for 2 hours. It doesn't matter even if the trade will go to 2,000 pips or not. 2 hours, you have close. Don't come and go, oh my God, Cliff, look at the trade, it went all the way. We don't care about all the way. Remember, what we are doing now is we are transforming your mind. So forget about making money yet. Okay, let's fix the mind first. So what we are doing now is we are building your mind first. So you go to the market, let's say for example, London session. As soon as the London session is about to be open, what do you do first? You plan. You practice mindfulness and you exercise. You see psychology now. So it is not what you do because you feel it, it's what you do because it's business. Footballers and athletes, they don't eat everything that they want to eat. There are food they eat for high performance. Same thing in trading. Are you with me? So number 1, what do you do? The first thing that you do is to understand that, hey, you know what? I need to be mindful. That is what Cliff said. So you will now have your plan, which is a plan. Number 1, Cliff said I should exercise, drink water for hydration, be mindful, visualize your day, and then trade for 2 hours in London session. This is the plan. The purpose of this plan is not to make you money. The purpose of this plan is to build discipline. Because discipline is not a gift. Nobody came out of their father's womb saying, I'm going to do everything I just said I will do. You are lying. You are lying. So discipline is not a gift. It's something you build. So this is just a plan, not to make money. So you see, we have not even talked about making money yet. So that's why it's not a quick money scheme. So anybody who told you, hey, Forex is going to make you money quick, is lying. It's big time. It's not quick. You can make money though, but it's not quick. So, what are you going to do now? You are following this plan to build this. Advanced routine is within the phase of the million. So this advanced, you are now basically understanding, hey, you know what? I now wake up every single day and I visualize. I'm happy and grateful now that I'm an amazing trader. I go into the market and my day is having an amazing day. Even if I stop 3 losses today, it doesn't define my overall portfolio. I am happy and grateful now because this is the day that the Lord has made, and I'll be glad and rejoice in it. Therefore, I go to succeed, and whatever happens that does not go according to what I want is a lesson, not losses. A lesson, not losses. I am an amazing trader, I am a disciplined trader, and I'm ready to conquer the market. 15 minutes of visualization and affirm and declare for who you are every day. Are you with me? It's here. Phase number 5. It's intensive. You don't skip it. When you skip it, no problem. The beautiful part of why self-development is beautiful is because there is no timing to it. The only timing that it is I don't intentionally skip it. But if something happens, you are sick or whatever, don't beat yourself up. Reflect and say what happened. Go back again. Are you guys with me? You go back again. Stage number 6 is normally, okay, let's put this on stage number 6. Let me clean this. There is something that I don't want to talk about yet because it's going to confuse some of you guys. So I'm going to put phase number 6, and then you guys will, I'll use that to explain everything. So phase number 6 is called goal setting. Goal setting. Now remember, again, what did I tell you? Even in the routine for the first one, there are goals also in there. Goals, so when I wake up this morning, I'm going to do this. It's awesome. But this type of goals is your overall career goal. Okay, so goal setting is going to be on stage number 6. Okay, so goal setting is here. Okay, so during the goal setting, the purpose of setting this is to motivate. The purpose of this is to motivate, because people sometimes say that, nobody's going to motivate you. There is something motivation that's in your mind. Okay, that is why I said there are some certain people that throw things around. Motivation is not the key. Inspiration is. That are disciplined. No, you gotta be motivated. You got even the disciples, when they were following Jesus, at some point they said, Jesus, look, we have left everything from our house, everything we have followed you. What is in it for us? Motivation. Motivation is important. So if you don't have motivation in your system, you will not make it, because you'll be discouraged. So the phase number 6 is me teaching you how to set goals. And we set goals by using a system. You don't just set goals. You set goals by using a system I call the SMART criteria system. SMART. The S is specific. The M is measurable. The ability to measure your goal. The A is achievable. What does that mean? The A is achievable. And then relevance, it has to be important. And then time bound. Sorry guys. And then time bound. Okay, right. So this is how you set goals. So that means your goal is very specific. I want to achieve, I want to make $1 million by 2028. Trading currency pairs, specifically GBP, USD, whatever. Specific. So if I look on your goal setting card, I should see something very specific. Because the purpose of a goal is not so that you can hit it. The purpose of a goal is so that it can change you. So the goal must be very specific, and it has to be measurable. That means you have to be able to know that this goal is going to be able to be achieved if I do X, Y, Z. Like basically coming back to measure it in a time bound, in whatever it is. So the ability to know that this goal is measured. Does that make sense? Now, the A is achievable. Can you achieve it? Now, can you achieve it does not mean that is it easy. No, goals are not meant to be easy. But the question, can you achieve it, simply means, is it realistic? Realistic. A lot of times people put relevant here before combine this two, because if it's not relevant, achieving it is very difficult. So to achieve any goal, it needs to be very important. So that means, man, why do you want to trade? I want to trade so that I could be able to change my life. It's not bad. Everybody wants to change their life, but it's not really specific and it's not that important. And there are people that will tell us, I want to achieve this goal because I want to pay off my debt. If not, I'm in trouble by 2028. It's very important. Nobody wants to go to jail. Then time bound. Any goal that is not being able to be placed in a time frame is going to be very difficult to achieve. You need to know that if I follow this plan for 1 year, that is why I have something I was teaching you guys, or some of you guys, called the psychology of time frame. Time frame has a psychology. There is something called the psychology of time frame. The psychology of time frame simply means that you can do everything, but you can't do everything every time. So if, let's say, for example, right now I crack a joke and go like, let me crack a joke. So there is this funny joke about a guy that was, he died and he went to heaven. And when he went to heaven, one of the angels was showing this guy around heaven. And he was like, this is the goat, this is the giraffe, over there is the elephant. And that is where this one is. And that is a lion. So the moment he showed him the lion, the guy that died, that went to heaven, jumped and was running away to climb a tree. And then the angel was like, no, don't be afraid, don't worry, we are in heaven. And then the guy who died said, I know that I'm in heaven, but does the lion knows that it is in heaven? Because the guy doesn't want to take a risk. Does that make sense? Anyways, I'm trying to be funny. Wherever you are, just laugh. So imagine if I start cracking this joke for 2 hours. It's wrong. But there is no problem trying to slide this in to ease the moments, right? So, time frame. Imagine cracking this joke. Imagine like you guys are laughing. I'm like, yeah. And again. Some of you guys are like, oh man, this guy is like, it's just right? Because I have broken the rule of time frame. So if I sneeze right now, if I sneeze now, okay, I can put the sneezing in a second. Time frame. If I cough, I will put the cough in a second. If I want to take my shower, I will put it in minutes, close to maybe 30 minutes or so. If I want to basically travel, I can put it in minutes to hours. If I want to basically cook, I can put it in minutes to hours. But if I cook in a second, you will not eat. There is nothing wrong with the food. It's just in the wrong time frame. If you understand what I just said, you understand time frame analysis in trading. It's one day I will teach this. It's called the psychology of time frame. Anyways, so goal setting, you must be able to put it in a very specific time frame to achieve it. What this means, if somebody wants to achieve a goal of becoming a footballer, let's say my goal is to become a footballer in 2035, a professional footballer. This person will wake up and eat in minutes, bath in minutes, laugh in seconds, smile in seconds, breathe in seconds, train for hours, right? Accumulate that training for days and eventually becomes that goal. So this time frame, everything you do in each time frame adds up to hit your goal. That is what is called the SMART criteria setting goal. So during this goal, there is something that I'm going to teach you about how to set goals, and then most importantly, let you carry your goal card around you. The purpose of the goal card is to remind you what it is that you said you would do. So that goal card becomes your motivation token. Are you with me? Your motivation token. That goal card becomes your motivation token. That goal card becomes your motivation token. Now, the last phase is the phase 7 for me. The last phase, which is the phase 7, I really hope this is messing up now. Let me change this. The last phase, which is the last phase for me, is, please write it down while I'm getting a different pen. The last phase is what I call the environmental awareness. Is how to create your environment. How, this is cute, this is good, yeah? How to create your environment. Because if after we've done all this, and you are still sticking around in the wrong environment, chances are excellent that you're going to become contaminated. Why? It's a law. The Bible says that bad company corrupts good manners. So even though I'm giving you this, I need to teach you how to create your own environment. And I have a whole entire course around environmental creation, or maybe when it comes to something or whatever. I was going to teach that, by the way, in the last Instagram live, but I wanted, because we missed the cognitive bias, that is why we did that. So how to create your environment. The reason why it's very important to create an environment is because if you don't create an environment, what is going to happen is you wouldn't grow. Because remember, every single time, all the things that you are doing with me, or you are doing all the information I'm giving you, you try to go about this. What is going to happen is, it's like a seed. So all the phases that we did, they are all seeds. They are not yet the fruits. It is now going to start germinating, but it's going to germinate well in the right environment. It's very important that you understand this. So how to create your environment is really necessary. So in terms of recap, let's take it out from there. Imagine yourself that you have come to me and say, Cliff, I want to become a soldier from being a civilian. And I want you to imagine yourself like somebody who's going to become a soldier. You don't give that person guns and ammunition and uniform, you give that person a mindset. Because if you put guns and ammunition in the hand of a civilian, it's dangerous. If you put it in the hand of a soldier who has been transformed from a civilian to a soldier, it's called protection. So in this case, you have now come to the realization that even if there is a holy growth strategy, you don't need it. Why? Because it is going to be a waste of time. However, of course, logically, you need to get a good strategy anyways. Then you put that strategy into the hands of a transformed trader. Then automatically, the trader now have their trading fixed, because the trading results is a reflection of your mind. So this is your mind, is now transformed. The trading is automatically fixed. So now when you hit stop loss, you don't see this as a loss, you see it as being a lost stop. So even with this session we're having today, when you go into your community, please stop saying stop loss and start saying lost stop. LS. Let's switch up the mindset. Because if you go and you are still saying stop loss hit, and one of the things that pisses me off is people who even say stop loss hit and bring sad emoji. So what are you sad for? What is that? You are creating a perception in the person's mind thinking that stop loss is negative. You see that now? So when now the new person now fears the notification of stop loss hit, people create this narrative that stop loss is negative. No, stop loss means that you have stopped a loss. So let's change it from stop loss to LS, which is lost stop. Remember, conflict of interest. Let's push the right agenda. So you want to fix your mind, to fix your trading. First, let's come back to reality. Trading is a business. It has a lot of conflict of interest. Everything you see, become the best analyst about it. Don't be ignorant. Move away from the unconscious, incompetent stage, straight to the aha moment, and go to the part where you become unconsciously competent. Now, after you have understood the things that makes up the business, you ask your mentors. You said you are making money. How do you make money? I know. Trading is not the only thing you do. I know, mentor. You are probably doing something else. Show me. Why are you telling him to show you? Not to scam other people, don't get me wrong. But let him teach you the business. You see, in trading, there is something called a broker. A broker, there is something called an IB rate. IB rate is know all these things. Whether you will use that to hurt other people or not, it's your integrity. But you need to know these things. Then after you have understood the business and the model of the hierarchy, major banks, EBS, medium-sized banks, the hedge fund, the corporations, the individual investors, all the way to retail trading space. Where does the brokers get their money from? Who gives them the money? Who are they also paying? Very, 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 very competent in that area. Then, now that you have understood the trading is not a joke, you now, since you have come on this call like this, and sooner or later, a lot of people who understand trading psychology is an issue. Now that you have understood this, the next thing that you do is you get onto the road of transformation. While you are learning your technical analysis and things, you are transforming your mind. So by the time that your strategy is back-tested, a lot of people don't even back-test. They don't even know what that means. Okay, I don't have the time to explain that today. After you have been able to back-test your strategy and you know it's working, by the time your strategy is ready, the strategy has become yours and you are convinced. You now already have it in the right mindset. A mindset that understands that trading is a business. You can win some and you can lose some. And losing does not mean that you have lost. Losing means that something was wrong and you have learned from it. You doing what you said you would do again and again and again and again and again, because you have been able to build discipline habits. The discipline habit that came from you understanding your weakness from your psychological profile. So by the end of 6 months, something must change in you if you are able to go through the transformation that you guys want. With that all being said, we're going to come back again and review the winner of the challenge. Before we do that, we're going to go back again and remind ourselves that fix your mind, fix your trading. Trading is a mind game. Let's go.
Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Fix your mind, fix your trading.
Okie dokie. So I'm basically just trying to understand how we're going to do this now. So before we just get the person up on the screen, hold on for a second, guys. I just literally just want to say, first of all, thank you guys for the warming. First of all, before that, let's just bring some couple of things on the screen right now, guys. What have you guys done so far before we review the winner? You know, on top of that, there is another challenge. This challenge, you guys are gonna love it. We're gonna be doing so many challenges, and they are all gonna come with reward, obviously. But let's do it this way. What have you guys learned so far from this live session? You know, just let me know. So, you know, Bob, you can bring it up on the screen, and then we'll just take it out from there. But let's bring a couple of few things people have learned from this live stream. Then before we reveal the winner. Now, this individual, before we bring him up on the screen, who won, and I hope he's here on the live stream. one of the criteria what I used to select the winner was not from a place of the professional way of how the English was well articulated. Because as I said, right now because of AI, so many people who are willing to do things can do it easily if you know what you're doing. And I don't mind whoever used an AI for the summary, but I feel like, there are some certain things that when you are doing, do it for yourself. Don't do it because you want to prove a point. And there is more challenges that are coming in our community that you will make money anyways, but do it well. So this individual, because this is how I did it, this individual did something very interesting. He wrote down the information that he got on a piece of paper, in a book actually. And when I saw that, I was very honored that somebody would sit down like that. Now it doesn't matter even if he didn't read it. The effort of even writing the thing down makes sense. Now, initially, I was going to give this reward to somebody that also did very well in analyzing it. And the guy is very professional. I like the way he did it. He was very professional. He even signed a signature and every single thing in the summary. And I was like, this guy is very professional. And I wanted to give it to this guy. But then, while me and the team were talking, and I wanted to give it to this guy that won. And I said, okay, because of this guy who was so professional, I'm going to do another challenge. And this challenge, this time, is going to be much more bigger of a prize. So that every one of you guys who submitted the forms, you are going to get a chance, or the summary, you're going to get a chance to win another type of challenge again. I don't know if I'm making sense. So with that all being said, let's drop some number ones in the chat. If you guys are still watching me for the live stream, we're gonna bring this individual on. Wait, give me a second first. But I want to make sure people are ready to see the winner first. And I want you guys to be ready to put congratulations in the comment section for this individual. So I'm gonna count to 5. Somebody's giving drum roll somewhere by it is. So in the drum roll, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. So this individual right here is the person who won this challenge. His name is Taye Oluwafemi Sobalaje. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right, but congratulations, my brother. You did well, not because you wrote down the things, but because I read through your summary and you could tell you learned something from this. You took your time to write pages of the book. And I just want to say congratulations. If you are currently right now on the live stream, I want you to literally signal us in the comment, and the team will reach out to you and congratulate you one more time again. But of course, we do have your email. So after this live stream, we'll take your email details and we'll let you know the preferred data. This is the individual that won the challenge. So congrats, Taye Oluwafemi Sobalaje. I know I'm not the president, right? But I'm pretty much sure if you are in this signal, so we can bring your comment up on the screen so that we will know at least you made it to the live stream. Okay, so if you made it to the live stream, put it in the comment, let us know that you are here with us right now. Congratulations. The team is gonna send you your $50 challenge. So LS simply means lost stop, not stop loss. SL is a bad way to fix your mind. So guys, again, whoop, whoop, whoop. Now we can take off, Taye off the screen. There is another challenge that we're going to announce, and this challenge is going to be much more incredible. Now, this particular challenge, you guys are saying that you read a book, right? So we are going to come on to this account. It's going to be a private challenge where me and you guys are going to be on the Zoom. And we're going to do a quick challenge whereby I'm going to ask a very specific questions about what you read about the book. So if you have not read this book, go find a way to read this book. Because when you are able to win this challenge, you are going to get, now listen, the gift is huge than this $50. I'm not going to be able to say it for disclaimer reasons, because I don't want people to find a way to just do whatever they want to do. I want you to do it because of a good habit. So this challenge is big. The gift for the winner for this challenge that is going to happen is bigger than this $50. It's way bigger than it. So the purpose of the challenge is to know if truly you guys are reading the book. So I'm going to be asking specific questions within some chapters, and everybody's going to get a different answer. And every single answer you give is going to give you a point. The person that comes on top of the points, you win this amazing gift. It's still monetary anyways. It's bigger than the $50. I'm not going to give a specific amount. The reason being is because I really want it to be fair. So you guys should check into your emails the details of the challenge and when it's going to be happening. It's going to be sent to you guys so that we can have that private competition. If you have not, oh, Taye is here. Congratulations, Taye. Again, he made it. He made it onto the call as well. I'm super happy and grateful for you, my brother. You know, this is how real this space is going to get. There is so many challenges coming in. You guys are going to see it on my Instagram as well. There are so many challenges. And if you want to participate in any of these challenges from this season to the end of this year, all right, just always make sure you stay close to the community when the announcement comes out. But then this particular individual that sent in your summary, you signed your signature. If you are here and you are listening to me, I want you to win the next challenge. Oh, someone, let's go, bro. Oh, let's go. Okay, there he is. His name is Samuel Smith. That is him. He's telling the truth. Samuel, if you are here and you're listening to me, I know you're listening to me right now, please count on the next challenge. I really want you to win. I genuinely really do. And the next challenge is much more bigger than this challenge. But I want you to win. I'm not being biased here. Of course, if he doesn't pull his weight, he's not going to win because some of you guys are going to be live and it's going to be a live witness of this challenge. So Samuel, congratulations to every single person, and I really hope Samuel was very professional. I love that. In fact, he was so professional in the summary that as soon as I saw him, he was the fifth one in the list. And I thought, why do I need to go on again? But then I saw Taye, and I could feel the sacrifice of Taye's work, and I said, you know what? Because of Samuel, so guys, we are going to call this challenge the Chikona X Sammy Challenge. It is a challenge that anyone who is able to beat Sammy, because he looks like he read the book, so anyone who is able to beat Sammy, you win the challenge, but if not, he takes that gift by himself. With that all being said, guys, I hope you are blessed in this session. I've stand on my feet for hours, I believe, pouring out so you got 2 hours. As a team, it's telling me 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, right? So 2 hours, and all we did was to give value. Come back again and watch this video. This video will give you the transformational pillars in order for you to understand what to do. Now, the next challenge, please stay close to your emails. We're going to send you the details of when the challenge is going to be. It's going to be soon, but stay close to your emails so when you receive it, you will see it. Now, I can't wait to see who's going to be the winner, and the next winner, and the next winner for the next sequence challenge as well. I'm super excited right now. One of the things that I want you guys to do before you leave, please let me communicate with you guys for a second before you leave. Please say, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell the team to prepare to bring the vision and the mission statement. You guys may have seen it. So if Bob or Shell, if you guys can hear me, try to bring on the vision and the mission statement, and I want to read something to you guys. Guys, Chikona team is not a company. It's a group of people who act with love and unity to give value to people. We are in the mental transformation space, and trading is a mental business, and God has given us the grace and the wisdom to be able to do what we are doing. And so your support system, which will only be share the information we give to people, to others. Don't keep it to yourself. Tell people about the things you have heard, even if you don't want to bring them onto the page. Tell them. Don't keep it to yourself. Share the information. Teach them. Don't just become the guru in your circle because you want them to give you accolades. If they are giving you accolades and everybody else is losing, you have no one. It is still a loss in your community. So the purpose of the vision and the mission statement of Chikona is to really bring people into an awareness of a significant light. You see, one thing about knowledge is that you are where you are right now because of what you know. What did I say? That you are where you are right now because of what you know. Normally, if some of you guys have been on series of my sessions, you will see me being all fancy and sitting down with light behind me, red light, blue light, But then today I was like, you know what? If you want to go where you are going, the simple way to teach people is to get a board and get a pen and teach. It's not about having fancy things. You guys have seen my page. There is nothing for me to prove. If I want to show you fancy, I have shown you fancy on my Instagram page. But if you want to give value, there are some ways I need to structure the master classes like this. And so the vision is bigger than Cliff. And so there are certain things we're going to be doing these days. For example, the challenges. The purpose of the challenge is not just to give money. The purpose of the challenge is to build a habit in the audience. Are you guys with me? So if the vision and the mission statement is up here, can you guys bring it up? That would be very great for me to just talk to people about it in a second. If it is not there, Bob, you can communicate with me in the overlays and let me know what's going on. But then at the end of the day, if it is there, let us take it out from there. If it is not, we are going to just wrap up, and of course we'll say, okay, it's coming up on the screen, perfect. So the mission and the vision statement is right here, as you guys can see. You can read it. You can take a screenshot, please. This is the vision and the mission statement of the Chicona team. So as you can see, we have core values. Guys, every single thing that I do, it has to be directed by God. So even if I'm coming on live sessions like this, there must be some prayers that needs to go into these sessions like this. The big factor of me knowing that God has said I should do this is what I do. Then I need to understand there should be wisdom and solution-driven, so on and so forth. Read it all, you can see for yourself. So take a screenshot of this vision and the mission statement so that you can understand what we stand for. We stand for something. That is why we don't just do anything anyhow. We stand for something. That is why we don't just collaborate with any companies anyhow. Because there are so many companies in this world that they sound like they have integrity until they are not getting what they want. And of course, I understand business-wise, do whatever you gotta do. But at the end of the day, there are integral people and there are people who know how to coexist. So at the end of the day, this is the vision and the mission statement of Chicona. We don't just do this anyhow. So if you have any idea, business idea, whatever, let this be the guidance of whether if we will collaborate with you or not. With that all being said, thank you so much, guys, for joining this session. Fix your mind, fix your trading. I don't know if you guys like the theme song or not, but you're going to hear it one more time again. My name is Cliff Chicona. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, ring the bell, whatever it is you're going to do. Go on to the Instagram, Cliff_Chicona, TikTok, Cliff_Chicona, and follow so you can get all the amazing challenge updates, the amazing content I release on a daily basis, and so on and so forth. Thank you so much, and please take a screenshot right now and tag me on Instagram. Let me know you made it. You will never know. Maybe that is going to be one of the challenges. Anyway, I'm kidding. Whatever you do, that's up to you. If you feel like I gave value, the least you can do is to share your excitement and tag me on Instagram. Thank you so much. With that all being said, God bless you all and have an amazing day. Thank you. In 1, 2, 3, fix your mind, fix your trading. Let's go.
Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. 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 Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your Trading is a mind game. You heard me. Trading is a mind game. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix your trading. Fix your mind, fix fiction mind, fiction trading.